Returning to MetLife Stadium on June 8th will be the world's premier Monster Jam Truck Series. Monster Jam is coming back to town. And again, it's going to be on Saturday, June 8th at MetLife Stadium. It's a 7 o'clock gig there. You can get Ticketmaster for all the ticket information. You can also go to monsterjam.com for more information. But my guest who's with me now on the Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline is one of only 4 female drivers on the Monster Jam Tour. She is the driver of the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And it's great to have with me as my guest this morning here to talk about Monster Jam. We have Cynthia Gauthier, who is with us here on WCTC. Cynthia, bonjour and bienvenue. How are you today?
I'm really good. Thank you.
That's about all the French I could muster, but thank you for the time today. And you got a cool job, Cynthia, driving one of these monster trucks here. And this is cool week in and week out to drive the monster truck all across the country, isn't it?
I know, it's a dream come true. And what's cool is last year I was at that stadium and I was actually building the track, and this year I'm coming back, but I'm actually driving on it. So it's going to be definitely a special moment. Yeah,
it's got to be such a cool thing for you. And what I like about this, and I've talked to some other drivers over the years, is motorsports, particularly this one, are so fan-friendly that you go out of your way to make the fans feel like they're part of something very special. And to have fan interest, the level that it is, I mean, MetLife Stadium is going to be filled on June 8th because people love to come out and watch the monster trucks. Taking care of the fans is a big part of what you guys do, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have the pit party. We get to meet all the fans out there, get to take picture with them. And what's cool, too, is the fans vote. So actually, you have to impress them, and they actually get to vote with their phones. So it's special. We've been doing that for 2 years, and I think it makes the fans kind of participate to the show.
Yeah, that's going to be really neat. And for people that have never been there before, Cynthia, I personally never miss Monster Jam, whether it's outside in the stadiums or I know in the wintertime you take it to the indoor arenas and you do a show that's there too. People don't understand. People think it's just trucks going around in circles and doing flips and stuff. I mean, that's part of it, but it's real racing. You race. It's like racing heats where you beat a monster truck and then you go to the next round. So it's like a racing competition every night too, isn't it?
It is. It's a big competition. I mean, the guys and the girls compete at the same level with Monster Jam. That's kind of cool for us. And when we have our helmets on, it's game on. We all want to win. It's super, super competitive. We definitely want to give the best show out there for all the Monster Jam fans, but the competition is there, and the girls been winning a lot this year, so watch out, guys.
See? There you go. I'm telling you, you want something done right, you put a woman behind the wheel and watch what she can do. Yep. So this is going to be a lot of fun coming up on June 8th. And just tenths of a second, Cynthia, sometimes that will separate you from going on to the next round. It's that close sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes you're upside down, you come back on your wheel, and you can still beat them. So it's definitely been a good season for us. We just came back from the World Final in Orlando, and I won the big air, the highest jump. So it was kind of cool.
Wow.
I'm ready to win. Yeah, in June's going to be a good month for me.
Congratulations to you. That's very cool. But it's just so much nonstop excitement. And anybody that has gotten there and brought their kids, and everybody always has a wonderful time. So definitely check it out. Why motorsports, Cynthia? Is this something that you always wanted to pursue even growing up as a young girl?
Well, what's funny is I studied to be in accounting, and I started racing dirt bike when I was at the university, and I just fell in love with racing. And my dad used to bring me to all kind of racing, and it was a dream of mine of became a racer. And like they say, with the age come the cage. I got injured pretty bad with dirt bikes, and just made the switch to a Monster Jam truck.
Good for you, and you've been very successful at it. And trust me, no one gives standing ovations and cheers for accountants, Cynthia. The ones I work with, they're the most boring people on the planet. If I had a choice to hang around with an accountant or a monster truck driver, I'll take the monster truck driver every day. So I think you made the right choice. You made the right choice. This is going to work out for you. I bet when you go to these pit parties and you get to talk to the fans, you get a lot of girls that come up to you, and they probably look to you as like a role model or an inspiration, and maybe they want to do it too. What do you say to the young girls that when you get a chance to meet them?
that everything's possible. I mean, I work really hard to be where I am right now, but when you put all the effort and you never leave your eyes to the goal, everything can happen. And I feel like the generation is changing now. I started 5 years ago, and I see more girls and more women come to the show every time. So I think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool with Monster Jam that we race at the same level and everybody's equal.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And it's loud, it's fast, it's exciting. It's louder than a lot of rock concerts I've gone to. It's that much fun to watch the trucks kind of doing their thing. But you can go to monsterjam.com or, of course, Ticketmaster.com. You get all the information. There's pit passes at a party that starts in the afternoon. And then the fun starts that night. Tickets, by the way, start at just $25. So it's so much fun, too, to bring the family out. And a beautiful Saturday night at MetLife Stadium. And, Cynthia, this sport is very much in growth mode. I know recently there was a change for the television network. I think your sport is going to be seen by a lot more people now that you're on this much larger TV network, and I'm watching the races much more frequently, and this sport is very much in growth mode. Do you feel that with the drivers and the teams?
Oh, yeah, and definitely where we go. We just came back from Africa. For the first time, it was sold-out stadium, so it's really international, and it's really growing. So it's kind of fun. People used to see it more as a kind of like a show, but being such a big competition, I think people are really into the sport and following each racer and see how they improve. I mean, the competition level is just growing and growing. I mean, you have to go bigger and impress even more the crowd. So it's fun to see how all the new tricks and all the new stuff are coming along.
Yeah, so we'll be watching for you on June 8th, and hopefully with this big air thing that you just won, if you go high enough and look over the dashboard, you might see the tip of the Empire State Building in MetLife Stadium.
Oh, that would be so cool.
You got to get up really high, though, so it's quite a few feet to get up in the air. But check out the website, monsterjam.com. Cynthia, do you have a website or some social media where people can follow you at?
Yes, it's my whole name, CynthiaGauthier.com. On Instagram, too, Cynthia Gauthier. And you can follow me. A lot of people reach to me to ask me questions about their career and stuff, and I always take the time to respond. So don't be shy to come talk to me.
All right, wonderful. Well, for Cynthia Gauthier, merci beaucoup and bon chance when you come to MetLife Stadium on June 8th with Monster Jam. It's going to be so much fun. But thank you for the time today, and be safe out there, and hopefully we could talk again soon, all right?
Thank you.